there was the idea that things were just going to figure the systems are going to figure things out on their own, to putting the responsibility of being able to maintain a customized way of interacting with this sort of application, this security, right? Like, so these policies that you can use are agent based. They're based on the needs of your organization. You can whitelist certain things without necessarily them being, even if there is some level of concern that they may be even the least bit malicious, organizations get to make their own decisions around that, right? Like, so it's not just like, we're going to block this, right? You've got these policies that are being built and these databases of information that are being created in order to make the administration of this particular product easier, and also the ability to manage it across a wide geographic platform rather than having everybody behind a firewall and in a network. And so I think for those reasons, as organizations work hybrid, that it really adds to the toolkit for being able to protect their end users when they're out and about and they might do something goofy.
Right. And I second that, because especially when you think about traveling to a different country, a different state, you connecting to the hotel Wi-Fi, that airport Wi-Fi, things so simple just open up the layer of risk there. We've done it quite a few times at Zero Trust, a lot of the conferences. It makes it pretty simple to build a pineapple and force your machine to connect in. And that's all it takes to start capturing some information. So the big fundamental about how we move forward is so simple. If we can give you guys visibility, instead of you diving into maybe 6 or 7 different tools to kind of piece together what's going on, we get to make that security conversation really simple. Something executes, there's data being looked at, being touched, one place to paint that full picture, and it gives you that ability to build policies a bit more concise. So typically on my calls, we pick on group policy. We've all lived that life. You deploy a GPO and you're kind of crossing your fingers at this point, hoping things make sense. And that's what we're looking to get rid of. If we can show you everything that's happening, it makes it pretty simple to piece everything together.
One thing.
Oh, go ahead, Rob.
One thing I like with the platform is when we have to install a new application, whether for ourselves or for a client, I can go into the unified audit and pick out exactly what's being blocked or what's needed and add it to the policy. And then that way, if somebody tries to mimic that in any kind of way as a download, if it doesn't meet the right path, hash, cert, criteria, it doesn't run. So it makes things, it makes things a little difficult sometimes, but at the end of the day, like Colin mentioned, you can see everything that's happening as that application's trying to install, and so you're able to build the policies around it.
Right.
The other day I was out and about. I forget where I was, and I was like in some place that I didn't have internet, and I was checking my Wi-Fi. I was like, okay, maybe there's like a secure internet I can get on, and there was this SSID. It said free internet, and I was like,